Hello and welcome back to the channel for another coin hunt. Today we have £1,000 and £2 coins to have a hunt through. Locally cashed in coins today. This bag was sealed on the 22nd of December 2023 and this one on the 21st of December 2023. Without further ado, let's get them opened up and see what we can find. And while those bags are being opened up, let's have a quick look at the book to see which designs we're still after. On page 1 we need Commonwealth Games England, and then after that we have everything up to and including the Great Fire of London. And the very first coin of the hunt's going to be a find. We have a Shakespeare's Tragedies, one of a 3-coin set. This one is known to have an edge inscription error. What a piece of work is a man is the correct edge inscription on that one. We want to find for king and country. We have found one before I started the channel, so they do exist. Oh, very nice. A couple more commemoratives here. We have a Marconi, which is not quite a keeper, followed by a Robert Burns, and that one is a keeper, a low tier keeper at least. So we are off and running. And here we have a Brunel's portrait. This one is also known to have an edge inscription error. Just going to get it nice and close to the camera. I can see engineer there, so that is the correct edge inscription for that one. It has a twin coin as well, the achievements, which we'll probably find during the hunt. Absolutely lovely. A Great Fire of London. That is our first sort of firm keeper for the day. 1,625,000 is the circulation figure on that one there. What an absolutely lovely design. One of my favourite £2 coins. Absolutely thrilled to have that one. I see more treasure in this bag. We have ourselves a Charles Dickens. It's a pretty common one, that one though. Nice design, just over 8 million, I think. There's another Dickens. And we have a Britannia. So we would like this to be a 2015. This is the definitive design that took over from technology, so it's not commemorative. So 2015 is the low minted year, only 650,000 of those. 2016 is more highly minted, just shy of 3 million, so it's still just about a keeper. And then 2021 and 2022 are supposed to be going into circulation, but we haven't seen them yet. That's a 2016, so that's a low tier keeper. Very nice too. I'm gonna have to make some room here. Let's put the Great Fire of London on the bottom there like that. So order is observed. Here we have an active union. So this one is known to have a rotation error. Just check for that. That one is absolutely fine though. That's very common. Here is abolition of the slave trade, also another very common one. Just check for the initials DG next to the 7 there. Nothing on this one. If you find one with DG, it's a non-circulating version. Well, I'm going to pick up this bag next because look what I've seen at the top there. Oh dear, this is turning out to be a really good hunt. Sometimes bags just give you a good feeling, and this is definitely one of them. Look at that. London Underground roundel. We do not find many roundels. It's only got a slightly lower mintage than the London Underground train, but for some reason we find a lot less of the roundels. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Just going to consult the Shaky scale for a second and just see how many of these we've actually found, because it's not many. So this will be the 5th one. So whereas with the train we've found 17. So there you go. That just goes to show, for some reason the train is much more common where I am, but that in itself is a lovely find. It's not bad condition, that one either. Quite often the roundels seem to be a little bit grubby for some reason. Oh, there's another active union as well. Let's just check this for a rotation error, if I can get it the right way around. Can I get it the right way around? Here we go. That is the correct way, so that is absolutely fine. The number of those that I've done and I still get it wrong. Another different one. This one is Lord Kitchener, commemorating the outbreak of World War I. In itself, very common, however, worth turning it over and looking at this side. £2 at the bottom is what you'd expect to read. If that's missing, then it's a mule error. It's a pretty rare error as well. I've never found one. Oh, we have a Commonwealth Games. Is it going to be for the book? It's Northern Ireland. That is like very, very clearly a Northern Ireland. I'm gonna have a zoom in on this one. There we go. It's an absolutely fabulous find. It's the rarest £2 commemorative you can find in circulation. Mintage figure 485,500. If you were to try and buy one of these on a popular auction site, you're probably looking at £35–40, something like that. So it's an absolutely brilliant find. It's very similar, the flag, to England. England is the one that we need for the book. So we haven't completed the book, but I can't complain. Wow, absolutely amazing. At the top of this bag we have another Shakespeare. This is Shakespeare's Comedies, which is the rarest of the 3 Shakespeare coins. It's not a keeper though. They're quite often in pretty good condition like this as well. Put that down there. I'm not going to shuffle them around. Quite often I try and keep all the Shakespeares together, but not today. I'm going to finish that bag off with another Robert Burns. There is another Lord Kitchener with no mule error. And a Brunel's portrait with the correct edged inscription on. Of course, I will be checking all the coins at the end for any errors. It's just some of them are known to have particular errors, so I try to remember to find those errors or look for those errors on camera. And there we have a Guy Fawkes for the first time today. Not a keeper though. And another Brunel's portrait with the correct edge inscription again. I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. I thought I just saw an Olympic centenary in here, but I think maybe it was this one here. World War I Army. I think we find this coin more than any other one on the channel. We find absolutely tons of them. It is known to have an edge inscription error. For King and Country is the correct edge inscription on this one though. There's no rotation error on it either. I've put it somewhere with easy access because I suspect we'll find more of them. Ah, nice. There's a DNA double helix. Not a keeper though, unfortunately. Lovely design though. Just over 4 million, I think, on the mintage figure on that one. Another Brunel's portrait with no edge inscription error. Another abolition of the slave trade. That's a very shiny DNA double helix. Wow, that is like it's brand new. I mean, I wouldn't normally keep them, but the condition on that is stunning. It's still got crisp edges and everything. It's certainly going to be, I think I've found one other one like this, but I mean that's been kept somewhere. It is absolutely pristine. Absolutely lovely. I'm going to put that down in the keepers section. Absolutely pristine. I mean, that's probably the best one I'll have in my collection, to be honest. I don't think I've got any BU ones of that one. And there's a Brunel's Achievements that I was mentioning earlier. Sister coin to the portrait. Very cool. There's another Army centenary. Get to that in a minute. There it is. No rotation error and no edge inscription error. Looks like this one had a bit of a sticker on. Can't quite make that out. Is that Roundtree at the top? It's kind of cool. Put that down there as a curiosity. And there's another Guy Fawkes. Is this one something? It's a Britannia. It's another 2016 Britannia. That's very cool. Absolute bounty of finds today. There's a Florence Nightingale, another beautiful design, but not quite a keeper, unfortunately. Well off from being a keeper, to be honest. Absolutely brilliant. A Navy centenary. Another one, we have found so many of these, 650,000. It's a really rare coin, but not on this channel. Jodie Clark portrait. That is the 30th one of these that we've found. Absolutely incredible. Another Florence Nightingale. And another Florence Nightingale, 3 in a row. Quick succession. I just spotted another one. Is it Halifax, these blue bags? Okay, this is just like the one that had that DNA double helix. See if there's another pristine bit of treasure in here for me. Don't think so. Not this time. Oh, here's another chance. Now there's an Act of Union again. See if I can get it the right way around this time. No rotation error. There is another Shakespeare's Tragedies. Let's check the edge inscription on this one. What a piece of work is a man. That's the correct edge inscription. This is ridiculous. It's another navy. I don't know what to say. Absolutely amazing. No flag error. I didn't mention it on the previous one. Look at the top of the mast. Sometimes there's an extra bit of card, and that's known as the flag error, which might add a bit of value to the coin. So how many was it that we've found now? So this will be number 31. There is a VE Day, so that's the most common circulating commemorative £2 coin. I have found a few of these with a very slight rotation error, very common. There's another one. There's another Brunel's Achievements. And this is the last bag of the hunt. Okay, I'm going to double check all the coins now and make sure I didn't miss anything the first time round, and I'll post back in a few seconds with what I find. Okay, I finished checking all the coins and I did find one technology of interest. This is a 2015, and 2015 is the year to check for these rotation errors. It's an absolute cracker again. We've had a little series of these. This one, the Queen is facing upwards. She should be facing this way like that. So that is another absolutely cracking rotation error to add to the collection. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is what a star, what a legend Mrs. Shaky is. So she surprised me with a Christmas present, and she gave me this little thing here. So it's a microscope, a USB microscope. And she just asked me randomly last year, how do I look closely at the coins, to which I probably replied with difficulty, because I'll be honest, my eyesight is not the best. It's not as bad as some people's, but it's not top notch either. So normally I just try and zoom in with my phone. And I think that she found this in Lidl's. So she was shopping in there, and it was one of these ones where, you know, in the centre aisle, you know, buy them while the stocks last. And it was such a thoughtful present of her to get me. So I'm absolutely over the moon with this. And I've been using it absolutely loads, because sort of over the Christmas break, I've been inventorising all of my coin collection on New Mister. And this has been an absolute lifesaver with those Popjoy sort of die marks. I had no chance of being able to see them sort of with my phone, but using this thing, it's really clear, and I've been absolutely itching to use it in a video, so I thought we might have a go at using it with this Northern Ireland. Have a little closer look at the flag on there so you can all see how it works. So I'm recording a video using it, and if I put this down onto the coin and have a little look around like this, hopefully in a minute under pressure, there we go, there's the flag. So you can quite clearly see that's the Northern Ireland there. So one absolutely fantastic little gadget from Mrs. Shaky. So I'm a very lucky man indeed. Okay, and then going back to the hunt itself, the best finds, I mean, we were spoilt for choice today. Lovely selection. I think the best finds are on this bottom row here. We've got the Great Fire of London, the Underground Roundel, 2 Navy centenaries. We've got the Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, which, you know, apart from rare errors and other things that perhaps you shouldn't find, it's basically the best thing that you can find. And then I've got that absolute peach of a DNA double helix. So I don't think I showed it in the hunt, but have a look at the edge inscription on that. Look how crisp it is. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm really pleased with that as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching as always. If you enjoyed the hunt, please do hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another coin hunt.